Welcome back, Hallmark Hot Takers, to another, since I'm not allowed to say riveting anymore, I'm going to say fascinating episode of Hallmark Hot Takes. This is episode 16 of season 5, where Heidi and Jason watch, rate, and review all of the countdown to Christmas movies from the Hallmark Channel, and Jason will explain the rating system.
The riveting rating system of candy canes.
You can't take my word.
Half candy cane to 5. We each give a score out of 10 possible candy canes.
And that is based on how much we liked or disliked this movie.
This riveting movie.
Now you're just being a jerk. Christmas on Call, starring Sara Canning and SerDarius Blain. So meet Hannah.
We meet them in what portion of our show?
The rapid recap.
Okay.
Meet Hannah, who is a new transplant to the great city of Philadelphia, where she works as an ER doctor. And she comes across Wes, who is in her hospital frequently because he brings her patients as an EMT. And these two kind of hit it off in the romance department and kind of go on like a half date, and they plan to do a Christmas tree together. But, you know, they're both busy first responders, so they get interrupted a lot and that. And we also meet Sanjay and Danielle, who are police officers who had a little romance last year and then ghosted each other, and now they are partners. And so we get to follow them around. And we follow Julia, who is a new EMT who's learning the ropes, and the chief. And it's all about first responders and people who work on Christmas. And basically, at the end of the movie, there's a big fire that breaks out, and the chief's life is in danger, but Wes manages to save them. And then Hannah is the one who treats him, and everybody is okay. And you get to see Sanjay and Danielle get together, and all of the first responders have a Merry Christmas, even while they're working. And Hannah and Wes kiss at the end and decide they're going to start dating. And that was Christmas on Call.
It's a great recap.
Thank you. Let's
review this? Okay.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, are you done looking at my notes?
I'm looking at your notes.
Cheat?
I got my own notes.
Where are we going first?
Likes.
Likes. I
Okay,
agree.
all right, good. What did you like?
Hallmark dad / mayor / innkeeper
Yes.
is in this movie as the doctor, the main doctor.
Check that off my list.
I like the line where the two guys who were fighting over the Christmas decorations that Sanjay and Danielle had to break up, and the one guy, because Sanjay has a beard or a mustache, and he tells him thanks, Magnum, and I thought that was pretty funny. They had a little Jesus music in this movie.
They did?
I thought Sanjay and Danielle were actually quite cute.
Yes. I had 2 cops. They were great.
I could have done more with them.
They had that good kiss, too, at the end, which was good.
There was exactly 5 to 10 minutes of excitement in this movie, which I liked. And I thought it was a good different...
Oh, the excitement. You mean the fire.
The fire.
And it was nice because they all came together. Like, all the different characters came together.
Yeah, and that was kind of different. You don't really see, like... There was, like, a raging inferno.
Yes.
So that was kind of cool. And I thought it was kind of neat with, like, the premise of the first responders and working on Christmas, and like how you still have to build a life and build a Christmas around that.
Yes.
All that.
Yeah,
so
that was good. What about how they talked about Die Hard as a Christmas movie? Anytime that's brought up, that's a positive. I didn't think... I thought the ugly sweater was weirdly ugly.
Which one, hers or his?
His.
Well, it's an ugly sweater.
Yeah, it wasn't...
Jason's like, I'd have worn that.
So yeah, it was cool that she got him to wear it, but I don't know. The Christmas present he got for her, boxing gloves for Rocky in Philadelphia. I like that.
Right, but he didn't think about it. She just said she liked it, and then he's like, okay, I'll pay for it.
Right.
It's just weird. I thought that was great.
She was a nut?
A nut. She didn't really do it, though, because they were still knotted
but
up.
She said she was a nut.
And then they talked about sutures.
Yes, and that was it. I thought the dude was smooth. Wes moved quick. Smooth operator. That's all I had. Ready for dislikes?
I heard. Okay, so her dad, who is in Oregon.
Is this dislikes?
Yeah, this is dislikes.
Okay.
Sorry. Her dad, who's in Oregon, sends her an advent calendar. But we are told that it is 1 week before Christmas. Who the hell sends an advent calendar to somebody a week before Christmas?
Yeah, that's true.
You are 20 days too late.
That's true.
Thereabouts. Bad gift. I'm sorry. I didn't like the Donna Kelsey cameo. No disrespect to Donna, but I'm over the Kelseys, and I didn't need it. I didn't need it. I thought it was a bad cameo.
Okay.
The neighbors who were fighting about the Christmas decorations.
Okay.
The guy did like a complete 180 out of nowhere, where he's like all fired up, calling the cops, literally calling the cops to this guy, to calling the cops to apologize to his neighbor.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I'll give that to you.
I really didn't think that Hannah and Wes had a ton of chemistry.
No.
They were kind of wooden.
Yeah.
A bit boring. He runs into the fire without a fire suit on.
Got that right there. No gear.
Like, where was the backup? Like, why is the chief the only firefighter there? Were the rest going around the back or something?
Some of them were injured, though. If you looked at the hospital, a bunch of them were injured. So I don't know.
It was he went in. I mean, it's brave of him, but I was probably not protocol. He was probably fired for that.
But what if he died and in the future, his daughter talks to him on a radio?
Like a ham radio through the Aurora Borealis?
Would that be a movie
I would watch that movie, and they solved a murder together.
Okay, just saying. That's a possible sequel to this.
Yeah, it could be.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
If anyone who knows what movie I'm referencing, you put that in the comments.
We don't get those, but that'd be cool.
We don't get many of those, but if you know what movie I'm talking about,
right,
put it in the comments. Overall, I wrote this movie is fine, but kind of boring because nothing really happened except for that 5 to 10 minutes at the fire. There wasn't really a plot. It was just how first responders spend their Christmas.
One thing I forgot to mention in my likes was that I said somewhere in the middle of this movie, I said, please no drama. Because I feel if they would have had some sort of drama between these characters, it would have ruined the movie. Because it wasn't anything else.
That kind of movie.
So like, I was very happy about that. So I'll come back to my dislikes, but that was something I liked. I'm like, please don't, because it'd be totally manufactured. Because like these characters are not that vested in each other for like a huge drama. Like that would just kill.
They would have just been like, okay, we're not dating anymore.
Yes.
Okay. And that would have been it. Nobody would have been mad about anything because no one got mad about anything in this movie. Everyone was just. The most interesting couple was Sanjay and Danielle, and that's because they were funny and cute. And Hannah and Wes...
It moved way too fast. They were going to get married tomorrow, I think.
No.
At the rate this movie was going...
No.
Yes. They were going to get married. It was so weird.
Neither of these two are going to be able to commit to one another.
You don't think so?
No.
I think they were on the fastest track.
Neither of them cared enough. They're just like, You know, I guess they're both chill, which is good. So maybe, I don't know. I just didn't know that I bought into their...
There was a bazillion characters in this movie.
Which was fine. I didn't mind the ensemble because I thought it was like a good look at their different, people who have to work on Christmas and stuff. And like, that's part of life.
I thought it was going way too fast. I thought the whole thing, like their romance was way too fast.
I thought this movie was boring.
Okay.
But a strange.
And did that kid win his football game? We don't know.
We don't know.
There's a big thing about that. Like he's going to win or he's going to get some sort of passing yard record. Never found out either one of those.
No, you didn't find out.
So I'm still don't know about that.
It was kind of weird. Like the lady who was lonely in the ER, she kept coming to the ER for her asthma.
Yeah, it was a call for help.
Right, it was a call for help.
And she got the help.
But see, what I will say, what Hannah said to her is like, look, I can fix your lungs, but you're in charge of your heart. If you're not going to help yourself, I can't help you, which I did kind of like. It's like, yeah, lady, sorry. Like, she ain't your therapist. If you want to be happy, you got to go.
And she did.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
She did. She joined the community center.
I
liked that it was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, if it was in Chicago, minus a candy cane. There's too much
Jay's
Chicago.
Done with Chicago, sorry.
Like,
done. So let's candy cane this. What are you thinking for this offering?
I really liked it being different.
I like that too.
Like, no drama was good. There was no lies. I mean, that was good. Last few have been lies or home
I just
decor.
wish it was a little less boring.
It was okay. I thought it's a lot better than some of that other.
And they got
stuff
that
we watched.
crappy cornhole thing. It wasn't even real cornhole boards.
But that's true. Forgot about that.
That changes my rating altogether.
It was overall good. There was a good enough positives and negatives. I was entertained. 3.5.
Whoa! I did not see that coming.
It was different. It was just really good. It was different. It wasn't a ton of romance. There was no drama. Like, different. I enjoyed that aspect. Could there have been better things? Sure. But
yeah,
I needed something decent.
I'm gonna give it 2.5.
Yeah.
Because I did like the premise. I just thought it was boring, and I didn't really buy so much of the romance, and that's just
6.
it. So 6. I think it's a 6. I think that's a fair score for this movie. It ain't knocking anybody's socks off.
Yeah.
But next time, just come with a little bit of more of a plot, I think. I guess, and again, not even the plot, because it was more character driven, which I tend to like. But I didn't really see the character growth, I guess, is the point. Like, it was more just them all going about their lives, and nobody like grew.
And that was for me. That was fine. But I get where your rating comes from.
All right, 6.
Preview. Hey, Hyde, what's up next?
Well, Jay, how about a sequel to a movie from last year? This one's called 3 Wiser Men and a Boy. Some of you might remember 3 Wise Men and a Baby, which I believe did well with the Hot Takes crew last year. This is starring Paul Campbell, Tyler Hynes, and Andrew Walker. So this is a sequel. So this follows the memorable Brenner brothers 5 years later. And they have to direct Luke's son Thomas's school holiday musical. So Luke enlists his brothers to help. So I think hijinks will ensue. So we'll see how this goes. And we will have this season's first guest stars. So
I love it. I'm very excited.
I'm excited. I hope Tyler gets a good movie.
Yeah.
Again.
All right.
All right. We'll see you next time.